Guys, I was exploring the phenomenon of augmented and altered selfies since it started booming back in 2019. Now that the new generation is stepping into the realm of social media, I couldn't help but register the not so subtle differences in how they manifest themselves as opposed to others, and I have some interesting insights to share with you. But before we jump into it, I suggest a quick discourse around the prior two generations in the same context, millennials, myself included. It was fun until they started developing mental health issues and began bringing filtered selfies to plastic surgeons. This is when Snapchat dysmorphia term was coined, saturating media through and through, which then resulted in social media platforms banning beautifying filters altogether. Thinking back now, it's crazy how unprepared we were for the digital transformation that started then and is still ongoing now. Gen Z in its turn has two-sided opposing reactions, and stats also show the 50-50 split of the audience. So half of the audience on the one side are in total denial, leaning towards authenticity and natural looks. The other half, however, is in sheer acceptance of the tool as a must-have for any piece of content they make. Now, what about Gen Alpha and how do they use AR lenses? We might be a bit too early to speculate, as the oldest segment of that generation are 13 years old, but there is already something interesting to observe.
I just had a conversation with someone who was born in 2013. Let me reiterate that. I spoke to a thing born in 2013, and it can talk.
Gen Alpha do not experience any discomfort related to appearance alteration. In fact, it is something natural to do, be that edited selfies or virtual avatars. These are considered just an extension of their identity and can exist independent of their IRL representation and should not correspond to it. But wait, there is something else there. The other day, I was watching my 5-year-old niece playing with Snapchat lenses, and I was shocked given the terrifyingly shortening attention span. She was playing with those lenses for about an hour straight without getting tired or bored. And here comes the insight. I realized that we, millennials and early Zoomers, and them, the Gen Alpha, need AR lenses for different purposes. We need them for aesthetics. They reach for them for interactive experiences. Well, here we might conclude that there is nothing unique in that. They are kids and they tend to play with everything, which is true, and here kicks in another insight. Look, if we develop habits and behavioral patterns early in life, gamification apparently is what will make them click, pay attention, and keep engaged later as young adults too. Conversely, even though I'm a huge sucker for face filters, I don't need them to be interactive. It even irritates me sometimes. And this is my observation with regards to majority of millennials. In the meantime, my niece, every time she opens a filter, she pokes it, she makes faces, she moves her head to see if it responds and interacts with her. If no, she moves on just like that. Thanks to the fact that there's no shortage of face filters on Snapchat, as she flipped a good bunch of them during that one session. On the flip side of things, other than using AR lenses for creative purposes, because of them, kids are also flooding socials with infinite junk content without having to generate any creative ideas. And that, I believe, is the design problem. Meaning, we should develop social AR experiences that foster creativity and co-creation, because this is what they are hungry for. And just for the sake of arts and aesthetics also, please, because this is what I am hungry for. That said, social AR lenses are going through the evolution from beautification to interactive selfie experiences, still staying, if not the ultimate, but surely very sustainable user-generated content tool. Let me know if there's anything missing in this narrative, and share your thoughts and selfies.
Now you've heard what gift they want from